Good morning and welcome along here to CelloSport for the coverage of the Napier Under-19 Women's Final. Apologies for the late running. Obviously with the previous game going to extra time. Just had a quick turnaround to get this game up and running, but happy to have it with you now. Of course, this big final between West Coast Rangers and the white and black, attacking the goal to our right, against Ellerslie in the all red, taking the goal to the left. Of course, both teams coming through tough semi-finals this morning with the early 8 o'clock kickoffs. West Coast Rangers in front of a big crowd getting past the Wellington Phoenix side to book their place today. So as you can imagine, that would have been a big challenge first thing. Of course, these final games slightly longer than what we've seen in the group stages, so 30 minutes each way compared to the 25 that we saw in the group games in the quarterfinals. It's Ellerslie with a long throw in. But the ball has rolled out for another throw in here for West Coast Rangers. First chance at a little bit of a breakaway for Rangers there, but Ellerslie able to clear up. But Rangers do pick up the throw in. Brought out well from the back. Ellerslie, nice patient build up. Got 3 front runners ahead. They want to go slightly longer to find the runners. They do. The touch just a little heavy. So Ellerslie will get us restarted with a throw in. No real chances so far. Almost 5 minutes into the final. Again, like we've seen through a lot of these games, there'll be nerves. Obviously being in a big final in front of a big crowd here at Blue Water Stadium. But also there's a lot of minutes in these legs. Through 7 games now in this tournament. So shortened games, yes, but when they shorten the game, the intensity lifts. It's played at a real pace. Great little play out. Rangers again driving space. Should be able to slip the ball out right for the delivery. Goes herself. Drops to the edge. Big challenge. Ref says play on. Just hoist it up and over. Probably would have been a few question marks had that gone in around that challenge on the edge, but referee happy to wave it on. Just again getting in behind this first line of defence from Ellerslie. Good drive into the box. Strike on target. Keeper saves at the second attempt. Just didn't like maybe something that was said there, but look, first opportunity for Rangers. Good strike on target. Keeper fumbled the first one, able to regather. I think it was the challenge getting into the second one that the referee didn't like. But always tough not to go for those ones when you see it spill in front of goal. Everything in you wants to stretch, try to get something on target. Just have to do some defending now against Ellerslie. Good interception. Cross is blocked. Will be the first corner of the match. Good delivery in. It's given a throw in. I thought there might have been a defensive header as it kind of squeezed across the goal line, but no. Seems to have avoided everybody. Now for a goal kick. Dangerous set piece. Good delivery. Right in that area. Committed body would have just needed to find his touch to get that in. Good period for Ellerslie here. Keeping territory for a decent amount of time, causing a few problems, but Rangers now able to break away. Good crowd starting to build in the main stand here at Blue Water. Good support for both sides. It's a good way to wrap up a strong women's draw. They'll also pick up a free kick. Rangers can bring this to midfield. Haven't got the numbers in advance. 1v4 ahead. Tries to get the slip ball in. Closed out well. Ellerslie just extra numbers back there. Hard to create that opening without it being really, really accurate. Didn't have to get a corner though. Rangers get their first one of the day. No short option presenting, so expected delivery here. Just gets over the first one, but well cleared. Second delivery comes in. Will run all the way safely out for an Ellerslie throw-in. Just helps it on through midfield here for Rangers. Just trying to get it forward into one of these attacking areas. Space out to the left. We can use it. No, she's just going to drive through into the area. Defensively closed down. Rangers will win the throw-in. Good pull in from Rangers. Touch of the area. Skips through. Strike goal. Great finish. Reid with a wonderful finish for Rangers. Needed a couple of touches. Yeah. So Ellerslie stung with a goal midway through this first half. Wonderful finish. Of course, plenty of time to get that back. Ellerslie looking to maintain a bit of possession now. Need to get themselves asserted back in this game. Good strength in midfield just to hold off the challenge. As again, Rangers go long. Nice little ball over the top. Goalkeeper does well. Nice and strong to come and collect. Crowd getting right into this game now, supporting their teams. So Rangers, after taking the lead, still going to settle the ball down now. Happy to rotate round the back. Not any huge rush to get forward. But find a good gap in midfield here. Can look to drive. Got an overlap on the left if they want it. No, just go central. Ellerslie do well. On the cover. Come over and get it out for a throw-in. Good delivery. That's all the way in. Thought she was just heading to the back post. Emily Lyon. But it just found its way all the way to the back post. And Rangers go 2 goals up. Well, kind of a goal. I won't say to nothing because it was certainly a threatening situation. I think I was as surprised as anyone to see that nestle into the back post. But just shows you put it in a dangerous area. And if luck's on your side, you get a great outcome. And the outcome here is a 2-goal lead in the women's main draw final. Still, 12 minutes to go in this first period. West Coast Rangers will be delighted with holding this lead. Of course, came through a tough game with the Wellington Phoenix this morning to make it here. Ellerslie, of course, came through Hibiscus Coast. We've seen other games on CelloSport over the weekends, so we know another good side there. So Ellerslie has got some real quality in this side. Just need to get the foot on the ball, take control for a good period at the end of this first half, see if they can get themselves back in it before the break. But at the moment, they're under a lot of pressure from this West Coast Rangers side. This is a chance for Ellerslie to break. The channel ball's okay. Draws an interception, but they do retain position with the throw-in. Good hold-up play from Rangers, but Ellerslie do win it back. Good ball into midfield. Trying to find a bit of width. Again, probably more of a left-footed ball down that touchline. Right, just pushes it out for a throw-in. Another good ball over the top. Searching for Emily Lyon on that side. She's got it on the corner. Looks to strike. Just gets under it a bit too much. But certainly is carrying the goal threat here for West Coast Rangers. Ellerslie fairly comfortable with this build-up play. Just need to be able to find that last ball into the front runners. Try to get this Rangers team turned around. At the moment, it's all kind of sitting in front of them and comfortable to deal with. They can keep winning the ball and bringing it forward into these kind of areas where they're causing Ellerslie problems. Then Lyons picks it up. But it's well crowded out. It's free for a delivery out from the right. It's a good ball through. Ellerslie defenders do enough to stop the danger. Let's get it out for a corner. Ellerslie can clear the first ball. Don't clear the danger completely. West Coast Rangers have been able to maintain it. They do win another corner. It's their second in quick succession, third in total. Another good delivery. It just drifts harmlessly out over the crossbar. Bit of a reprieve there for Ellerslie, who really just need to get the ball forward now. Got to get into the other half. Start building a bit of territory, trying to cause a few problems. At the moment, they're spending a lot of time in this game defending. It's a good on the half turn. Opportunity to get a ball in behind the defensive runners. This is where they want to start camping out. Make it difficult for the Rangers to move the ball through the midfield block. So again, looking to build through midfield. Lost a bit of footwork there. Delivery into the box. Half cleared by Rangers, but it's going backwards defensively. Give up a throw in. Deep in the Rangers half. Rangers can build out of this pressure. Oh, well, one back. Good strong challenge. Just a quick break here for an injury. Hopefully it's not too serious. Just took a bit of contact with that challenge out for the corner. Yeah, Hopefully just one of those ones that just a bit of an impact injury that you can shake off after a couple of minutes. No immediate sub incoming from what we can see. So it looks like we'll just get restarted with this corner. Good delivery, good first headed clearance. Defended well there from Ellerslie. Has to do so. Has to do so at 2-0 down. Question for a foul, but it's been brought back a little bit further for the foul throw. So Ellerslie will get the ball on the far side. Just backing in, looking to get an angle for the pass, but Rangers will come in and steal it. Line challenges it. Ellerslie bring it away. So Ellerslie put themselves about. Seem to be getting a bit of footing in this game in the last couple of minutes. Be great for them to try to get something back. 2 minutes out from the break. 2-0. It's going to be a tough game to chase in the second half. Nice to carve into that lead. Before the rest, Rangers, of course, the other side as they come forward here and almost get through. Could take a huge step to claiming the trophy with a third one before the break. Ellerslie can drive out of pressure. Rides a couple of challenges. Refs playing the advantage. Yeah, good decision. Play the advantage, but the runner went straight into the next challenge, so he's brought it back. Rory Green over the ball. Trying to deliver in, looking for the flick on. Strong tackles here. Good step through. Just to avoid the challenges. Certainly getting very combative in there. That's a good outlet ball coming out to this right-hand side. And it's half time. A fairly even half. Rangers had the better of it. Won't say the 2-0 scoreline flatters them because they certainly had some great moments in that first period. But Ellerslie aren't that far away. Started to get themselves back into that half as it went along. Certainly getting more physical, more powerful. Getting more territory towards the end of that first half. So looking forward to seeing what the second half brings as these players go in for their breaks. We will come back and join you in around 5 minutes for the second half. Welcome back here, second half of the women's final here at Blue Water Stadium. Strong first half from West Coast Rangers. Finds themselves 2 goals up over Ellerslie. Looking to extend it early in this second period, and they win themselves a corner. Few eagle-eyed supporters believe they saw a goal kick in there. It's a good spot from 45 yards. Of course, the second period of 30 minutes. West Coast Rangers will feel that they're close. Corner comes in. First header just sends it towards the back. Ellerslie should be able to clear from here, but just loses possession. Try to carry it instead of clearing it. Strike blocked. Now Ellerslie clear. Delivery in. First phase is out to the edge. Second phase is a strike, but it's just high and out for a goal kick. Ellerslie have got to get a little bit crisper on getting out. They keep getting through the first phase, second phase, but as soon as they hit that 30-yard kind of mark, just giving up possession. It's just meaning they're constantly on the back foot, trying to defend. They need to impose themselves on the other end of the field at the start of the second half. They've got to get themselves back into it early. Of course, 7 games in already. It's a tough afternoon to chase. Of course, as always on these final days here in Napier, it's a beautiful day. Nice and warm out there for the spectators. A little bit harder for the players. It's our other game that's live at the moment. It's a satellite final where we can tell you Hibiscus Coast has taken a 1-goal lead early in the second half against Northland. So we'll keep you updated around that satellite final as the results update. Of course, the priority for us here is the women's final, where West Coast Rangers still hold this 2-goal lead. Good goalkeeping. Made it very clear she was coming out to win that. Good one here from Ellerslie in midfield. Just can't get that last through ball. It gives West Coast Rangers a chance to come forward. Always looking threatening down this touchline. But Moore at the back, been immense today. Continues her strong performance with a good challenge there. There you go, this movement down the right. Do link up, probably could have gone a bit closer to the byline to really create a chance, but Ellerslie can box that out. Ellerslie again can move the ball into midfield, but just can't continue that link-up play with the front three. Another ball intercepted. And a foul there. Sarah Carpenter a little bit too strong on the challenge. West Coast Rangers happy to just play it across the back line. It's a good sustained position here from Rangers. Try to take the last option to get him behind, but do win the second phase. Moa giving chase. And just gets caught on the wrong side of the defender. Clips the heels. It's going to be a free kick just on the outside of the box here. Good chance for a delivery on target. Delivery near post. It's in. Keeper couldn't do quite enough to get up and over the bar. And it just hits the underside of the bar and in. So Jess Smith gets her name on the score sheet. Extends the lead out. A lot of work for Ellerslie now to get themselves back in this final. West Coast Rangers will be delighted to get that goal. Still relatively early in the second period, as we're just ticking past 38 minutes. Oh, it's a great little turn. And another coming together. Referee, no foul, but does give the corner. West Coast Rangers just taking their time. Smith the goal scorer to take. It's a good delivery. But Ellerslie do get the first clearance away. And West Coast Rangers can't keep it in, so they will get the throw in. Ellerslie still working hard. Haven't really imposed themselves in the game yet in the attacking sense. So update out on the satellite final. Northland's job has just been made a little bit harder, just down to 10 men. One goal down, now a man down. It's going to be hard way back for Northland out on the satellite final. Same as a hard way back here on the at the women's final for Ellerslie. Find themselves 3 goals down. It's about to tick past 40 minutes. 20 to go. West Coast Rangers, as they see these minutes out, probably start enjoying the experience of playing at final state here at Napier. Always a great time of year. The lucky few get to play their finals out here on Blue Water number 1 on the Monday afternoon. Nice little roll out on the far side. Ellerslie desperately trying to get something going in the attacking side. The referee does give them a helping free kick. But yeah, 41 minutes in now. Obviously 3 goals to 0. Still no shots on target, but we've seen West Coast Rangers only 4 shots on target for their 3 goals, so been ruthless when they have created chances. Here's a good opportunity for Ellerslie though. Strong challenge. Checks with his AR. Nothing given. I'm just going to go back in and check for the injury. Well, certainly a strong challenge. Players to script in their huddles. Yeah, interesting coming together. Obviously the players now just waiting for the injury. Certainly can understand why it wasn't given. Certainly wouldn't have had any complaints if it was. Tough decision for the referee to make. But between him and the assistant, happy with play to go on. And it will restart with an Ellerslie throw-in. But promising from Ellerslie. First time really getting into the box and causing Rangers a bit of worry. That's what you want to see. Being 3 goals down. Not just trying to see the game out or go into damage limitation, but really trying to come back and get yourself back in the game. Moore again with a strong challenge coming across. Rangers just dominating the ball now. Taking time off the clock. A couple of throw-ins. Makes it difficult to get any kind of momentum in the game when it's stop-start. Rangers won't mind that. Going to the last 15 minutes of this final. Ellerslie will be looking for a spark, something quickly. Hit something in the back of the net, give themselves a little bit of hope. Rangers certainly been impressive in this final to get themselves out to a 3-goal lead. A couple of changes coming out. Some of the fence ball boys arriving. If you can hear their terrible taste of music below through the microphone, they're arriving in preparation for men's division final, which will be taking place after this. We've come through 2 penalty shootouts in the knockout stages to get here, so they've got certainly lots of minutes and experience of going through the tight ones. I see with a long throw. Do get it back, but it's bobbly. Easy for Rangers to win the challenge and come through again. Line almost got on the end of it, but Moore did enough just to get it out for another corner. The 7th corner of the afternoon. West Coast Rangers kind of shows how much territory they have had in this game. They do win the first header, but can't put it into a dangerous place. And it just rolls out for a goal kick for Ellerslie, who time is quickly running out on them. Just came through their semi-final with Hibiscus Coast. They would, had a strong tournament themselves, so it's a huge result for Ellerslie to get through that one. They're just struggling to live with West Coast Rangers here for much of this game. A change coming now for West Coast Rangers. We'll see Abby Wright come into the game. Yeah, Bree Suster finishes her appearance in the final. Done a great job for her team. Have a well-earned rest, put the feet up. If we're not speaking too soon, let's get ready for the potential trophy presentation in around 10 minutes' time. That could be the ultimate commentator's jinx, but time would tell. Let's go Rangers again into the box for Lyon. Gets it around the keeper. Defenders struggling to clear. They do get it to the edge. They complete the clearance. A couple of nervy moments for Ellerslie at the back there. They come again. Good ball across. Good goalkeeping. This is where Ellerslie need to be playing their football now. Driving through the midfield. Good strong challenge. Keeps the ball moving. Great touch. Just to kill it dead in midfield. Keep the ball moving. Got to come, look to go forward. Someone's going to have to make this channel run or run in behind. Need a goal with 9 minutes. 9.5 minutes to go in this match. West Coast Rangers happy just to find the touchline high up the park, make Ellerslie start again. Trying to come out right, but it's a bit too straight. Gets picked off through midfield. Looking for line. Just cuts outside. Can get a strike on here. Tries to go around Mowa's tackle. Pass for most of the day. That's not happening. And out for their 8th corner. Oh, huge opportunity to make it 4, but just blazed over the bar. Certainly had the required power. Just a little bit too high from Porteous. Out there on pitch 5 in the satellite final, it's still 1-0. Northland still with it to do with 10 men. Huge challenge on the far side. It's actually dropped to line on the area. Cuts inside. Just patience to go out wide. But the follow-up strike over the bar again. That line had a little bit of cramp there. This is back up on her feet and moving well. Ellerslie goalkeeper. Just trying to get a little bit of distance. They do win this, got a 3v3. They try to hoist it over the top. But defended well. I think there's a few tired legs out there now. A little bit of cramp sitting in. Got almost 5 minutes. 5 minutes to go. Just hearing cheers out from field 5, so we'll let you know what the update is on that pitch. Whether it's Hibiscus Coast extending their lead or Northland potentially finding an equaliser. It's a Northland penalty, but saved. Huge moment of the game. Northland down to 10, get a penalty and miss it at 1-0 down. With only 4 minutes to go. This game here, we're still waiting on a bit of an injury break. Same sort of time frame to go. I don't think they'll be adding too much time on for this. So the game just... West Coast Rangers closer and closer to getting their hands on this trophy. Ellerslie get a half chance, just drag this shot wide. West Coast Rangers can take their time, bringing this ball back into play. 56 and a half almost minutes gone. They know that they're getting closer and closer to this final whistle. Ellerslie intercept. Just want to have one final say in this match. Rangers win the ball off the Ellerslie throw in. Try to get the ball over the top. Ellerslie just building the ball out again, just trying to get forward, seeing if they can create one chance, have one last positive impact on this game. So we're getting into the last 2 minutes. Here's a substitute coming, late change for West Coast Rangers. You see Rosa Hollister waiting to get a chance to experience the final. And Lucy Hollister, number 10, makes way, exiting on the far side. So Rangers hoist one into the box. No real danger for Ellerslie there. So we get into the last minute of this final. It's been a strong performance here from West Coast Rangers. Pretty dominant throughout. Ellerslie had their moments, worked hard. It's got line into the box now. But Faith Moore again forces her outside. She's been a real standout for Ellerslie. Had a lot of work to do defensively. They stood up so strong. Strike from distance. Comfortable save. As the clock ticks past the hour mark, referee will check his watch. I can't imagine he'll add too much time on this one. West Coast Rangers to get the ball back in play. They ride the challenge. Lyon again. And such a willing runner up there today. A good delivery across. Well taken. And that's full time. Congratulations, West Coast Rangers. Winners of the 2022 Napier Under-19 Women's Championship. Hard luck to Ellerslie. Such a great run to get here to the final. Got through some great teams along the way. But just a little bit too far. Good performance. Worked hard. Just couldn't create the chances to threaten West Coast Rangers today. But very competitive, action-packed final. Thank you all for joining us for it. Of course, there'll be a short break here on Blue Water number 1 before the men's final will take place at 12:30 between Wellington Olympic and Fencibles AFC. Look forward to seeing you then.